Hey everyone, and welcome to the new year. Alistair Kerr here, and in my role as an executive coach and workplace psychologist, I know that many of you will be taking time out either individually or working with your coach to start to set your leadership goals for the year. In this quick video, I wanted to share a brilliant tool that I've used with leaders that I've coached to help them get clear and gain perspective before they set their goals. But first, let's discuss why it's so important to have clarity and perspective prior to goal setting. When most leaders set goals, they use the SMART goals framework to make sure that their goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant to their role, and time-bound. It's a fantastic framework. However, the trouble for many leaders is that because they're juggling so many plates, it can feel difficult to know where to start with their goal setting and simply feel overwhelming. The good news is that we can lessen this feeling of overwhelm by clearly focusing on the 3 plates that matter most. Your strategic leadership, which is all about creating clarity for those we lead, your supportive leadership, which is all about building the capacity of those we lead, and your self-leadership, which is all about looking after your own energy. Having clarity around our goals and where we're headed is one thing, but we also need perspective on where we're starting from, because the distance between where we are now and where we aim to end up will determine the types of goals we need to set in order to get there. So, what can we do to gain clarity and perspective before we get into goal setting? We'll be borrowing the Wheel of Life concept, popularized by renowned executive coach Tony Robbins, but we'll be putting our own spin on it by turning it into the Wheel of Leadership. Start out with a blank piece of paper and draw a circle divided into 3 segments to represent your strategic leadership, your supportive leadership, and your self-leadership. Optionally, you can subdivide strategic leadership into communicating vision and ensuring accountability, supportive leadership into building relationships and fostering collaborative teamwork, and self-leadership into personal health and well-being, as well as personal career and life goals. Next, rate how you're going in each area by shading each segment from 0 to 10. When you've finished, you'll probably notice that like most leaders, you'll have some flat spots on your wheel. But it's important to remember that round wheels roll best. So it's important to set goals that will help you to fill up each segment as well as smooth out any flat spots in your wheel overall. You can do this best by first considering why you rated each segment the way you did, before finally setting SMART goals that, if achieved, would increase each segment of your wheel, as well as smoothing out any flat spots. So that's how you can use the Wheel of Leadership to gain clarity and perspective ahead of goal setting to set you up for SMART goal setting success. I'll put the Wheel of Leadership worksheet on the screen at the end of this video so you can get started now. Until next time, I'm Alistair Kerr. Lead well.